What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Vince Warburton and this is VW Fitness. Today we're talking about Nutrex research, plant protein, cinnamon cookies. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so I'm very excited for this review. I know I was doing quite a few vegan protein reviews there for a little bit, especially, you know, when gyms weren't open and we weren't talking about pre-workouts. So yeah, I ordered this actually like I think a couple months ago almost. I ordered it directly from Nutrex. They did not send this to me for free. This review is completely unbiased, unpaid, and a complete honest review of this protein. Now I'm looking forward to this because I think a lot of people are very interested in vegan proteins. One, because they have adverse side effects with regular whey protein, or two, they're vegan, or three, they just would rather drink plant protein rather than regular whey protein. So excited to do this review, guys. I've heard a lot of really good things about this. You know, I have definitely some solid vegan proteins, and I think they're getting better and better and better each and every year. They've done so much better in terms of taste, so I'm very excited to get into it. Now, if you're new to the channel, we break down the supplement review into 3 different parts. We're going to talk about number 1, price, 2, the label ingredient breakdown, and then lastly, we'll do a taste test. Very excited for the taste test, guys, because I am fasted and I'm definitely hungry. It's like 1 o'clock. I'm ready to eat. So let's get into it, guys. Price, this comes in at $23.99 right off of Nutrex Research's website. Okay, you guys can head on over there. It's $23.99 now. I believe that is a sale price. There are only 18 servings in here. As you guys can tell, this is a little bit smaller than your typical kind of, you know, tub of protein, as we can see here. Just for reference, a little smaller. There are only 18 servings in here, so a little bit different. With that price point, though, it is going to come in at $1.33 a serving, guys. That's crazy. For a vegan protein, that's crazy. On the consistent pricing scale, that is going to come in at an 8 out of 10. This is one of the lowest cost vegan proteins that I have reviewed to date. And let's move into that label ingredient breakdown. Like I said, 18 full servings in here, guys. 1 scoop is 30.3 grams, which is pretty big. Yeah, 130 calories, 2 grams of fat. 1 gram of that is saturated fat. 0 cholesterol, 260 milligrams of sodium, which is, I would say, on the lower side. I would have thought there'd be a little bit more in here, but that's always good to see. 4 grams of total carbs, which includes 2 grams of dietary fiber and less than 1 gram of sugar. No added sugar here, which is awesome to see. 20 grams of protein. Obviously on the lower side, most vegan proteins are between 20 and 25. I don't think I've really seen any 30-gram vegan proteins. So yeah, 20 grams right there in the middle. This is a blend of 4 different plant proteins. It's going to be your sunflower protein, pea protein, brown rice protein, and pumpkin seed protein. The only other one that I think I've seen recently is the watermelon seed protein, which this does not have in it. But definitely, you know, 4 kind of typical sources of protein that you usually see. All right, so let's go into a couple of the ingredients that are here on the label. Like I said, there is that vegan protein blend in here, and then we have the MCT powder, which is the medium chain triglycerides. This is a trademarked ingredient, the form of it, the C8 Vantage in here. I typically see MCT oil used in keto diets. I actually utilized MCT oil to kind of increase my fat intake. More than likely, I'm guessing it's for the health benefits here. Obviously, there's not a lot of fat. There's only 2 grams of fat in here, so there's not a lot of it in here. There is some natural flavors, organic agave inulin, cinnamon, and a gum blend, and pink Himalayan sea salt monk fruit extract. So there is no like sucralose or anything like that from what I can see here. I know a lot of people are trying to avoid that sort of stuff. So yeah, obviously no artificial colors or flavors here. So yeah, in terms of the label ingredient breakdown, guys, I mean, calorie-wise, it's kind of right there in the middle where a lot of vegan proteins tend to be. It is on the low side of protein, so I can kind of dock it there. You know, fats and the carbs are actually kind of pretty low for this protein. I am going to give it an 8 out of 10. Like I said, I wish there was a little more protein in here. And in terms of the blend, like that's not really for me. Like I'm not vegan, so I'm not really as concerned about it. I typically take a whey isolate. But you know, I think that they could utilize maybe some more protein sources or emphasize a little bit more pea protein in here. So yeah, that's kind of the label ingredient breakdown, 8 out of 10, guys. Let's move into the taste, probably the most exciting part. Like I said, have not tried this product. Very excited to open this up, give it a try with you guys. All right, definitely has a cinnamon flavor to it, or cinnamon smell, I should say. All right, this does recommend 6 ounces of water for 1 scoop. Now, because I am fasted and I'm coming out of a fast, I'm gonna take 2 scoops, especially since there's only 20 grams of protein here. So I'm doing 12 ounces of water here, guys, 2 full scoops. There's 1, and 2. Cap this. Nice good shake. Okay, so just a disclaimer here, guys, for those of you that are new to the channel, I always mix my proteins with water. I never use almond milk, anything like that. I know a lot of people don't do this. I think this is really kind of the only way. I mean, if I did almond milk every time, it would be unbiased, or it'd be like kind of a straightforward way, but I always do water. I think it's the simplest, easiest way to do this. So yeah, in terms of mixability, guys, everything mixed up pretty nicely. As you guys can see here, the bottom has a little bit of some grains on the bottom. Nothing too bad, I would say. It does feel kind of thick. And let's give it the old taste test. Cheers. Okay, so this is kind of your typical vegan protein. I like it. I like it, don't get me wrong. It tastes like a snickerdoodle, like a very cinnamon oatmeal almost. You do get that grainy kind of taste though on the end. It's definitely apparent, it's definitely there. You can see it on the bottle itself, kind of just hanging out on the bottle here. I think overall it still tastes really good. It's not like some vegan proteins that I've talked about and tasted. Yeah, it has this nice, I think the snickerdoodle or the cinnamon cookie kind of flavor almost works with the graininess of the protein itself, because it like I said, it tastes kind of like this oatmeal, like cinnamon oatmeal slash, like, I don't know, like a broken up cookie almost. I like it. The grains, obviously a lot of people are like grainy vegan protein, like that's my biggest turnoff. It is grainy, I will say that. But I think overall the cinnamon and like that cookie kind of flavor kind of masks some of that. I think it tastes actually really good. Would I drink this every day? Yeah, definitely. Is it my top #1 vegan protein in terms of taste? No, it is not. I think it does fall a little bit short in terms of, like I said, the graininess can throw some people off. I really like this flavor though. I think it tastes, like I said, just like a snickerdoodle. Cinnamon oatmeal is probably the closest thing I can think of that it kind of reminds me of. Overall, guys, in terms of the taste, I am still going to give this a 9 out of 10 because I think for me personally, the graininess kind of works with this flavor. If it was any of their other flavors, which they do have a couple other ones, this is kind of the one I wanted to try though. It just sounded like the most fun cinnamon cookie. I've heard a lot of good things about this flavor. So overall, it's got a nice sweetness to it. It's not overly sweet. I don't taste the monk fruit. I know sometimes you can kind of taste that. I don't taste it. I think the MCT oil does play a part here in terms of the taste, kind of that rich kind of creaminess, that buttery kind of taste, and that's kind of what I recall when I've taken MCT oil by itself. It does have a very rich flavor to it, so I think that definitely brings depth to this protein. Overall, guys, 9 out of 10 in terms of flavor. Definitely check it out. I probably won't do any sort of samples with this just because there's only, well, now there's only 16 servings left. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure when samples are going to come back. So we'll kind of talk about that here real quick. Basically, guys, I'm currently in LA the day you guys are watching this. I'm actually in LA until the end of the month. I'm not coming back until then. And I don't know if I'm just basically coming home for a weekend and then coming back out to LA. I don't really know. So given the circumstances and how much stuff I have to get done when I come back, like shooting these reviews, which I just said in the last video, if you guys missed it, basically like I'm shooting these on Sunday and they're rolling out, you know, on my usual upload days, and then we do a vlog on Friday. It's a lot. It's a lot to get done. You know, I want to spend time with Katie as well and trying to do samples and get things together, especially when I'm doing so many different products right now and samples. If I was only doing five samples of one product, or 5 products of one each, and it was just those, and I did X amount of sample packs, it would probably be a lot easier. But unfortunately, that's just not how I do it. I like to give you guys the freedom and flexibility to choose what you would like to try. So I'll keep you guys posted. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter on the website. I have not sent anything out, so don't worry, you're not missing anything yet. But I'm going to do a pre-release on the website, www.vwfitness.club. You can sign up for the newsletter. I will give you guys the details in terms of when samples will be back. I should know more in the next week or two. When I come back at the end of the month, there's a possibility I might be able to do it just for subscribers that are subscribed to the newsletter. No Instagram, nothing like that. So make sure you guys are following me there. It's not a guarantee. This is all playing it by ear. But stay tuned, guys. Like I said, head on over to the website, check that out. It is locked right now, but you can sign up for the newsletter at the very bottom of the screen. Make sure you check out this protein, guys. I think it is a good vegan protein. Taste-wise, I enjoy it. It seriously just brings back cinnamon oatmeal, for sure, 100%. So if you guys enjoyed this video, though, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and bell for notifications. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one.